Hey, I'm Chuck Dransfield on Vine Street in Hollywood, in front of the site of the former Competition Motors. This is where James Dean purchased his final Porsche Spider. And it's also where on the morning of September 30th, around 9:30 in the morning, he brought it here for some fine-tuning and servicing before traveling north to Salinas to participate in an auto race. And while he was waiting, across the street here at this parking lot here, Office Depot, El Pollo Loco, that's the site of the one-time Hollywood Farmers Market. And that's where Jimmy went to meet with his father to have breakfast of coffee and donuts. And sadly, that would be the last time he would ever see his father, and it would be his final breakfast. Upon completion of breakfast, they came back over here, said their goodbyes, and Jimmy headed off in his shiny new Porsche back to the valley where he was living at the time, around Sherman Oaks and Encino. And as we know, there's a famous final photograph of Jimmy at the gas pump in Sherman Oaks, taken probably about 2:30 in the afternoon before he embarked on his fateful journey. It was around 5:30 in the afternoon. Jimmy's car was, it was an all aluminum body, and with the setting sun, that sunlight was bouncing brightly off of the car. It was blinding an approaching driver in a pickup truck at a fork in the road, and the two of them collided head on. The car Jimmy was driving was so lightweight and fragile. There were no seat belts. He was flung from the car along with a passenger driving with him. The passenger survived. Jimmy, of course, did not. I have spent time in Fairmount, Indiana, his hometown. I was there a couple of years ago. I spoke with personal friends of Jimmy Dean. I also spent time at the farm where he grew up with his cousin Marcus Winslow, who was raised as a brother alongside him. I was told that they initially wanted to have an open casket funeral, but Jimmy's body was so torn apart, so mangled up from the collision, there was only so much they could do to put him back together again. And one friend said when they took his coffin off the plane in Fairmount, when it arrived there, it was leaking formaldehyde, and they just kept it locked. They figured it was better not to open it up. So it's a rather sad day, September 30th, the 68th anniversary of the death of the great James Dean.